In Sada city in Baghdad, they were burying their dead after 6 days of fighting across Iraq, which claimed over 500 lives. Fighting, which following Muqtada al-Sadr's order, has now reduced dramatically. In this neighbourhood of the capital, where the 35-year-old cleric has his strongest support, there were signs everywhere of the battles that have been fought in recent days, but Muqtada al-Sadr's Mehdi army fighters were keeping a relatively low profile. Local residents expressed relief that the fighting was over for now.
Muqtada Sadr's statement of ending armed incidents is marvellous. All armed incidents have finished. No more clashes.
There have been a number of mortars fired into the green zone, but none of the clashes of recent days. It shows the strength of Muqtada al-Sadr. When his men were fighting, they pledged their loyalty to him. Now he's ordered a ceasefire. They have disappeared from the streets. Relative normality is beginning to return to Baghdad, where in most parts of the city curfew restrictions have now been lifted. The streets are quieter than normal. People remain nervous.
We want to live, whatever happens between the government and others. We are simple people, and we just want to live.
We were depressed and had a feeling of resentment because of the abnormal condition in the country. We had bombings and killings. Any casualty is a loss for Iraq.
In Basra too, it's been relatively quiet on the streets. The Iraqi Prime Minister says his military campaign continues, but he's not deliberately targeting Muqtada al-Sadr's men.
Now we have a breathing space to rechannel our efforts towards the rebuilding of Iraq and providing basic services to citizens. We can say the security plan we brought here has not started yet. The recent battles were unforeseen. The security plan is still in place to stop all forms of terrorist and criminal activities or organized crime bands, devouring the innocent civilians. All armed groups refusing to lay down arms will remain our target.
The situation on the streets of Basra so different from 24 hours earlier. Little sign of militiamen, just Iraqi army patrols, and for now the city remains relatively quiet, although still extremely tense. James Bays, Al Jazeera, Baghdad.